Beautiful, beautiful pepper tonight. Mustard 7 Pot Congo. I just love the look of this pepper. All the ridges and stuff. Man, it sits up, you know, just like that. It sits, it's perfect. It's a gorgeous looking pod. From what I understand, it's super, super effing hot as well. So, I've never eaten a 7 Pot Congo Mustard before. I've had some other Congo pods, some other 7 Pots, and other mustards. But look at that. Super cool little pepper, man. Super cool. It's a decent sized pod too. I didn't pick the biggest one that I was sent. I picked the second to the biggest, and definitely not the smallest. So 7 Pot Congo Mustard. I'm stalling a little bit. No time. Let's do it. Whew. With the coax left. Man, I love mustard pods. That is so good. It just has a really nice flavor to it and taste. Yeah. The heat's ramping up pretty good now. Try to let it ride out a little bit before I start talking too much. Little tear. It's one of the hottest peppers. It's very hot. My eyes are watering a lot. had a good story I wanted to tell. The more I talk, the more that pepper burns, though. Burning the chest right here. Hard. Attacking the throat pretty good. Like I've explained in other videos, my neck is just tightening up. All right here. A lot of phlegm building up, making it hard to swallow and talk. Let this ride for about 1 more minute on the afterburn. Great mustard flavor though. Mustard peppers have a very unique and lovely earthy feel and tone to them. Mustards are definitely my favorite peppers now. Or a group of peppers. Most of the burn was the throat, the chest, all right here, going down to the gut. My gut's warm and feeling it as well. Alright, that's about a 5-minute afterburn. Heat's pretty much dissipated. Still building a little bit. Oh, that helps with the throat. Water does not help with the burn though, guys. It spreads it around. But get the phlegm down, get all that kind of clearing out. Feeling much better now. Even the burn here is feeling better. It's pushing it down. Starting to coat the stomach now. But that pepper was very, very earthy. Just roots, you know what I mean? Brings you back to Mother Nature with those kind of peppers. It really does. You know, almost just like picking it right off the vine and just eating it, you know what I mean? Super good. Alright, so the story I was going to tell during that burn, but I just couldn't talk that much. The heat's now dissipated pretty well. I'm at the self-checkout at Smith's over here in Sparks to get some beer and some drinks and some chips and some stuff. And the self-checkout, the line's here. Okay, you're in line, and the checkout is like a box. Goes into a rectangle. About 20 different self-checkouts, all in a box. The first spot is here, and then there's a second, then a third, fourth, fifth, right? So it kind of goes like 2 there, nothing in the corner, and then a long line of them, right? So the first little spot right there, there's a lady, probably in her late 40s, early 50s. And I'm the first person in line waiting for something to open up. So I'm about 6 feet from her, give or take. Right. No, I'm not real big on the whole mask thing. Never have been. Or the 6 feet distancing, or, you know, this isn't a COVID story, but But just keep that in mind, that I'm not an opponent of, or you know, I'm not a I'm an adversary of the 6 foot distance rule and the mask and this, and really the mask more than anything. The 6 feet, okay, great. You know, that doesn't hurt me personally. Doesn't affect my way of life really. Anyway, so I'm standing there and I'm leaning in my car waiting. This lady, and I'm looking to the left. She's to the right, and I'm looking to the left, and she sneezes, and I look over. And she's now about 4 feet from me, if originally we were 6, I don't know. Because she took like an extra step or two forward. Took down her mask and sneezed. A pretty good one. In my fucking direction. So I just looked at her. And I asked, you know, I just look over at her. And she looks at me and kind of startled and surprised, right? Didn't cover her mouth, didn't do anything, just lifted down her mask, just boom, right out there. Just, you know, fuck it, no problem. You know, and I turn around and look at her, she's looking at me, we make eye contact, and she's like, well, at least you have your mask on. Oh, dude, I just looked at her and shook my head. I didn't know what to say. I'm not a confrontational type person. But something like that will rub me wrong for a while. Piss me off all night. It's like, so now we don't even fucking cover our mouths or do anything when we sneeze in public, right? Because everybody else got their mask on, right? So they're protected. Fuck it. I don't need to do a simple one of those, right? Now I get it when you have to sneeze, because I've had to do it thousands of times. Everybody has since we've been wearing these fucking masks. You know, you take it down because you don't want to sneeze in your mask. You know, you take it down and you sneeze. She didn't even bother trying to cover her mouth or nothing, or her nose or nothing. Just spat it out right out there into the open air for all of us to get. You know. Now I'm not super worried about it, but you know, it's just the point of the story is that now we as a people don't need to do common courtesy things like covering our mouth, right, when we fucking sneeze in public, because I had my mask on, so I'm protected, right? I'm supposedly fucking protected, even though we all know the masks don't work. So nonetheless, hopefully I don't catch anything or get sick, right? I'm not worried about it, but if I get ill, that bitch did it to me. Anyway, that's my ramble for the day. Ooh, tightening up a little bit again. Anyway, that was the review of Linda McNew and Linda's Fiery Treats. 7 Pot Congo. Great pepper. Really good pepper. That's an instant favorite of mine. There's another mustard that's a top of my list that I like even a little better than that one, and I can't think of the name right now. It was a mustard scorpion. I can go back and look. I know which video it was. I know what pot it was. I have a picture of the pepper. I know which one it was. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. It's been your #1 hot sauce guy. And we'll be back tomorrow, hopefully, with some more reviews. Much love.